Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to Spirited Culture. It's me, your girl Spirit, and my dude, Puck. We out here chilling at the house, and I want to talk to you guys about something that has been brought up to me a couple times, and I feel very strongly about, and it's about not liking yourself and not liking what you see in the mirror, not liking who you are, and what a painful place that can be. And I too have been there, and I just want to share a little bit about my journey from not liking myself to becoming someone who loves herself, and some of the things that I had to do along the way in order to change my perspective and perception about who and what I am. So if you guys wrote out to me, thank you. I am doing this specifically for you, in hopes that you begin to love yourself and know just how special, amazing, and lovely you are. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do a mantra of the day, or a sprinkle of spirit as I now call it. And my sprinkle of spirit today is going to be, I will be honest and gentle with myself. Let's take a deep breath. I will be honest and gentle with myself. I thank you for your presence being here. I thank myself for doing this, and I thank you too. Ha! Love, life, God, the universe, and all that exists for bringing us together. All right, y'all. Not liking yourself. It's a painful place to be. It's a hurtful place to be. There was a point in my life where I didn't like the things that I was doing. I didn't know why I was even doing them, but I couldn't look myself in the mirror. And I felt so ashamed at who I was. I felt ugly. I felt unlikable. Like nobody genuinely liked me. And I was really not confident in who I was. My self-esteem was low. I was trying to base things off of what I thought other people like. I would try to base my actions off of what I thought would be cool, or to just try to cover up my own insecurities by being mean or pointing out things I didn't like in other people. That being said, I have been on years and years of journey to finally shed all of that negative thoughts about myself, and to instead become my own biggest fan, to become my own biggest supporter and my biggest cheerleader. And that's what I want to share with you guys today. How can you do that for yourself? When we don't like ourselves, it's hard to be motivated to do anything good for ourselves. It's hard to be motivated to wake up every day sometimes. It's hard to look in the mirror sometimes. And I want to ask you some questions that are not for me to know the answers to, but for you to start to consider within yourself. What don't you like about yourself? What do you feel is so wrong about you? What are you thinking needs improvement within you? And I really want you to be honest about that, because you could not like your looks. You may not like what you see in the mirror. Or you could also not like what you do, how you handle situations, how you treat people. You may feel like you're some kind of punk, or you're always crying, or you're mean, or you're always sad, or always angry. Start thinking about, what is it that I really don't like about me? Okay? And these questions are important because we have to get to the root of our issues. So a lot of things, what I found a lot of problems with was what I was actually doing. I started to wonder, if I wasn't me and I was looking at this person that was living my life, would I like that person? Would I admire this person? Would I care for this person at all? And my answer was no. I was not someone that I would like. I was not someone that I would want to hang around, and I wasn't someone that I would want to be or have my kids look up to. And so I started to ask myself why. And the reason why is because I was doing too many things trying to please other people. I was placing too much value on the opinions of other people. I was placing too much values on their thoughts about me more than my thoughts about me. And that led me to doing things that I'm not proud of. And now I've accepted them and I've come to terms with them. But look at yourself. Are you doing things that you don't like? Are you doing things to try to impress people who you don't know? or impress people that you do know in the hopes that they will love you or treat you differently or invite you out. Get down to the roots of what don't you like about you. Because if you can't solve a problem without getting down to the bottom of it, or else it's going to continue to manifest in your life in different ways. And not liking yourself, I consider a dis-ease, because it's an uneasy feeling within a human to not feel accepted and appreciated, at least by one's own self. So in the midst of me not liking myself, I asked those questions about what didn't I like. And then I said, well, what is someone that I like? How would they be? And I said, well, what are some qualities that you admire? Well, I admire someone who is open-minded, who is honest, who has the strength and courage to say no to situations that they don't want to be in, who is loving and fun and ambitious, and who is trustworthy and dependable and has integrity and cares about their image and how they treat other people. Those are the things that I admired. And so I said, well, there's this me that I don't like, and there's this ideal person who has qualities that I think I really like. How can I bridge this gap between the two of them? And that's what I worked on every day, was living my life in a way where I was trying to live up to the ideals of my ideal self. If I wanted someone who was honest and ambitious as I go through life, I had to look through a lens of, okay, right now I want to lie, or I want to be dishonest, or I want to hide. Let me try my honesty out, because I said that that's the kind of person that I like. Let me try being kind to someone, because I said I like people who are kind. Let me try being generous, because I said I like someone who is generous. So it was like I had to go on this process, this journey of becoming someone who I didn't like, to acting like the person who I knew I would like. And what that means is that you're going to have to stand up to yourself. You're going to have to stand up to the parts of you who are mean to you in your head. You can be mean to yourself. When you call yourself stupid or lazy, or that you don't get things right, or that nobody likes you, you're literally talking meanly to yourself. And in order to become someone that you like, you're going to have to switch that entire conversation. You're going to have to tell that person to shut up. I don't know if it's your mom or your dad's voice or your friend's voice or your voice that's going in your head telling you to say nasty things to yourself, but they've got to go. And when you set your ideals out of the kind of person that you like and that you would want to be and that you would be proud to be, you're going to allow that person to shut down the parts that are being small, shut down the parts that are shutting you down, shut down the parts that are having you very insecure and having low self-esteem and not confident in your own abilities. So it's important to say, when you get into those situations where you're about to go hang out with a homeboy or homegirl that you know you never feel good after hanging out with them, this time stop yourself and say, why? Well, they ain't gonna like me no more if I don't go over there, so you don't have to. You don't have to go. You don't have to do that thing anymore. You don't have to do what you've been doing just because you've been doing it. You are always in choice. You always have an options. And I'm asking you today to choose anew. Choose to be someone that you like with your actions by just being someone that you like. If someone that you like is going to stand up for themselves, stand up for yourself. And I'm giving you that as an activity and a challenge, is to think about what you don't like. Think about the things in a person that you would like. And how can you bridge that gap? What things can you do? You may have to lose some people out your life. You may have to lose some of your habits out of your life. That's okay. That's okay. As we keep going through life, there's no contract that things got to stay with you forever and ever. We got to open up ourselves to new ways of thoughts, new ways of being, and you got to get to know yourself in a new way. So I really used to say, hey, I don't like when you talk to me meanly. I don't like when I call myself stupid. I don't like when I feel low. So I'm not going to be the one to do that. And I don't think you should be the one to do that to yourself either, okay? Next, if you are not a fan of your physical looks, I get it. I understand it. I know what it's like to feel ugly in the mirror, to feel fat, to feel whatever it is that you feel. It's important. It's valid. It's okay to be felt. But you are not stuck there. because you don't know how beautiful you really are because you're too busy telling yourself that you are ugly. You're too busy telling yourself that you are not worthy. And so the next thing I want to do is help you to change the perception that you have of your physical body. And what I used to do every day, and it was a very hard activity, but so worth it, was when I went to the mirror, I would spend 10 minutes in the mirror, and I would start with an I love you. And then I would go from the crown of my head, and I would say, I love your hair, though I hated my hair. I did not feel cute with my hair. I didn't like anything about it, but I said, I love your hair, I love your forehead, I love your eyebrows, I love your nose, I love your cheeks, I love your eyes, I love your lips, I love your teeth, I love your tongue, I love your throat, I love your shoulders, I love your arms, I love your stomach. That was one of my sensitive points, was my stomach. I love your boobs, I love your butt. I don't got no big, gigantic Keisha booty. So that was another one. You know, I've been made fun of for my butt for a long time. I even thought I had booty do one time. And so these are really hard things for me to say I love those things when I've spent years and years of my life not liking them. That was tough, but I did it anyways. And I would go all the way down to my feet. I love my legs, I love my thighs, I love my knees, I love my toes. And I would go in there, believe or not, I would tell myself that I love those things about myself. And every time I heard myself say, no, you don't, I would say, yes, I do. And I continue to stand up to myself. And I do that activity to this day when I need to. And y'all, you will change your mind about yourself, because what's not to love about you? We are all different. We are all unique. You are in your own special body. Everyone else is in their own special body. And sometimes when we're on social media a lot, when we're watching TV, looking at magazines, and the things that are called beautiful may not look like you. The things that everyone's like, damn, I want one of them, you may not have. And so it becomes hard to appreciate that which you do have. So again, to change up how you feel about what you look like, you've got to get in there and do it for yourself. It's all a matter of your mind. One of my favorite quotes is, sometimes you've gotten so used to your features that you forget how beautiful you may look to someone else. And that really hit home, because sometimes people compliment you or I on things, and I'm like, dang, I didn't even know people would like my nose. I've never told myself I like my nose. And then people are like, you have a cute nose. I'm like, what? And it's like, well, that's going to make you look at your nose different. So when you give you compliments, it's going to make you look at your entire body different. You're going to realize you don't need someone else to like something about you in order for you to like it. You just need to like it. So I encourage you to get in the mirror and start giving yourself love. Start shutting up that part of you that goes in the mirror and nitpicks the whole time. Damn, how sad could it be to walk away after being picked apart? Does it feel good when other people pick you apart? I know it don't feel good when you pick you apart either. So go back in there and build you back up step by step. It takes 10 minutes a day. It is 10 minutes that it should be so worth it to you. You will change your mind. I know it's hard and may make you cry, and that's okay. If these are honest times for yourself, this is a reality for yourself. To not like yourself is not a permanent position, but it is a dark place. And I wanted to just share some of the tools that I used to help me get out of it, in the hopes that it can help you get out of that place too. Become who you like every single day. Start to be the friends that you want to receive. If you're around people who are talking down on you, who are not talking good about you, if your parents didn't talk good about you, your friends don't talk good about you, if you don't talk good about you, change it up. Switch who you're hanging out with. Start uplifting yourself. As soon as you start to uplift yourself, the people you hang out with, they'll start to fade away if they can't keep up. Don't be afraid to let them go, because you will attract people who love and appreciate your beauty as it is. Get in there and appreciate yourself. I'll give you those exercises one last time. Think about what is it that you don't like and why. I hope you aren't comparing yourself to other people. But if you are, know that you are one of one. In all 7 billion people of the world, there will never be another you. So there's no need for comparison. Number 2, think about, what do you like in a person? What are the qualities that you admire? And how can you align your everyday actions to become that? Stop hanging out with those people that are no good for you. Stop doing those things that are sabotaging yourself. Stop eating so much if you're sad, or if you're mad, or if you're happy. Start exercising self-control. And number 3, get in that mirror and tell yourself you love yourself and that you love every part of yourself. You are not your physical body, but damn, you got to love it because you got to live in it, okay? I love you guys. I thank you so much for being here. This is really real for me. I'm not in my high, energetic energy mood right now because it took me so long to record this video because it's so important to me and to my heart. And being able to relate to a place of darkness towards my own self, to have been able to find the beauty within myself and to continuously seek validation, not from anybody outside of me, but to validate and know my own worth. I love you guys. I thank you guys for being here. See you soon.